Okay, so tonight I'm with Brian Ficek, and he is the Director of Sales for the West for Bigleaf. So we just talked to your VP of Marketing. He was pretty clear about it, but what would you say from the sales perspective makes Bigleaf stand out?
You know, specifically with the MSP community, just the way that our technology, how it lines up and how it coincides with supporting the MSP model, it's just been absolutely brilliant. And the MSPs, it really seems to resonate. Everything from our stance on the firewall and being transparent to the firewall. You know, when you think about it, MSPs typically have made a recommendation on a firewall, they're managing it, and we're not saying, hey, you need to rip that out or let's poke holes in it. We're saying we're going to drop in transparently. We're going to solve a lot of issues. You know, we're going to fix the internet issues, probably like what Aaron told you about, and then the tier 1 that we're providing for support as well. So all those calls that they're getting from their customers, you know, 50% or so on, hey, this doesn't work, my Office 365 or what have you, we actually can help eliminate that.
Wow.
And so that story really seems to be resonating because we're talking about the technology, but we're also talking about the great impact we can have on their organization, the MSP, and helping them grow in an efficient way.
Yeah, I was just talking to Aaron about the need for 5 nines.
Yeah.
And all these MSPs are trying for that.
Yeah.
And so for you to help them with their customer base is just fabulous.
It is. It just, and like I said, it's just really, it's addressing a need, something that was really out of their control, the WAN.
Right.
You know, and they've got the LAN button down. They've done that for years, and then it goes out to the internet, and they kind of lose control. And so this is just a great solution. You know, it's a new technology that addresses that.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
So what is it about this show that drew you here, and what are you looking for to be coming from it?
Well, you know, again, we're just, the light bulb kind of went off with us in the MSP community and how unique we are in our architecture and then the technology. And so going out and meeting with the MSPs is just critical. And that's going to be a big part of our future.
So it sounds to me like what you really want to get out of this show is new relationships.
Absolutely.
People who you didn't know and people that you did and are just trying to go a little bit deeper.
Absolutely. And just getting the name out. You know, some of the MSPs, you know, I'll ask them, have you heard of SD-WAN? They're like, nah, maybe a little, or they're thinking about the dual WAN firewall.
Yeah.
You know, the firewall manufacturers are kind of positioning as the SD-WAN. And it's different, and it has its place. So it's kind of getting the word out with the MSP community as well.
Yeah, and this Comptia community loves teachers, educators, people who are not trying to sell something,
right,
but that people are really focused on the idea of helping people understand their product and why they need it.
You know, and that's what I see as being kind of unique with MSPs as well, exactly what you're saying. We don't need to go and sell them, okay? We need to educate on here's what we do, here's the problems that we fix, and let them come to the conclusions themselves. We don't need to do a hard sale. We need to be sales enablement.
Yeah.
Is the best way to look at that. These people know what they're doing.
Yes,
okay?
it's so true.
And they will look at the technology, they can assess it pretty quickly. They'll see, I get it, and watching the light bulb go off is just wonderful. And then, you know, I've rolled this, you know, we've been doing this for a while, and I'll talk to an MSP, we'll do an online demo, an internal, and then, okay, I think I got it, Brian. And a week later, here's an order for you. The week after that, here's another order for you. And so they clearly get it. They don't need a sales manager. They need someone to explain the technology and how to possibly position it, and then let them do what they do best.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing with us tonight. Looking forward to a great show. Hope you do well.
Thank you.
All right, take care.